views, thoughts, and opinions expressed in this podcast are the content creator's own and do not represent the views, thoughts, and opinions of Essex County College. The material and information presented here is for entertainment and informative purposes only. It should not be considered as professional advice or a substitute for seeking professional guidance.
Stay. Elaine. What we said? Stay. Elaine. What we said? Ready, set, goes. Ready, set, goes. Ready, 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 set, go. I'm recording. Okay, welcome to the Stay in Your Lane podcast. Happy Thursday. I'm your host, Samanta Harmond, aka Gingilla. You can say Miss Spicy. I like that Jamaican spice overall. So today, guys, if you didn't know, I will let you. I need to share my TikTok, but I need to share it out. But let me get into it. Today, guys, I have someone in the studio with me. Yes, another round, another interview, right? Everybody just want to come sit down with the chiller. You get what I'm saying? The island girl. But before we get into it, I want you guys to, hope you guys went out and check out the latest episode with Ivy. And also following me on Instagram, the podcast page at stay_in_your_lane_podcast. Or you guys could follow my personal page too. Y'all know that I'm on my pageant journey going for the USOA crown. So my personal page is Samanta_Harmond. And you can follow the school page at SLAOESSEX. But if you want to stay right up to date, you follow that both podcast page. And tap into Instagram, YouTube, and also Spotify at SLAOESSEX, and that's where all the latest episodes dropped. Okay, we're trying to get the message out there. All right, so one step at a time. Help one, teach one. Share it to your friends, your family. This may be good for you, insightful. Stop listening to other people's business and mix up and drama. Get something intellectual in your mind and get out the gutter. Anyway, I'm going to get right into it. So let me kick this off by saying welcome, JD.
Thank you for having me.
How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing amazing. So I'm going to let you do the honor of introduce yourself. So the mic is yours. Go ahead.
Well, I'm JD. I currently am a new media technology major.
Share it. Go ahead.
And I do art. Right now, I'm trying to build my print business and, get my name out there. So, yeah.
You're what kind of business?
It's a print. Selling my art, pretty much.
What kind of art?
Portraits, I guess you could say. A little bit abstract. I can't really explain it, though.
You got to explain it's your business. So what's the...
I sell prints of my art and just whatever I'm feeling, all my art. I don't really know.
So you just... so your artist consists of... you do portraits of other individuals, or do you just draw,
I try to do
nature, cinematic?
Nature. I do a little bit of everything, to be honest with you. It's it could be 3-dimensional art as well, but it's just mainly portraits right now.
Okay.
Keeping it simple.
Keeping it simple. Okay, I like that. Can you pass that for me, please? Let me share out my live. So, how are you feeling today?
After having my coffee, I'm feeling great.
You said after having your coffee, you're feeling great. Yeah. So how is it coming on the Stay in Your Lane podcast?
I think it's exciting. This is my first podcast I ever did, so.
It's your first podcast?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you having second thoughts?
Second thoughts? Nah.
What made you want to come on?
Stepping out of my comfort zone, I guess you could say.
Stepping out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Okay. Did he force you? Can you put...
Force me? Nah. More so encouraged.
What did he say?
I don't know. Word, like you can't force
What?
me to do shit.
What did he say?
Shit.
Okay, all right.
I don't remember. That was like a
Let's
couple
set it
weeks
back.
back.
All right, let me get back into it. So, I wanted to ask you, what does stay in your lane mean to you?
What it means to me? I think staying in your lane means I would say it means to just focus on you, you know, cut out all the drama, you know, if you building yourself up, that way you can help others, you know, that's like when you get to that point where you're I wouldn't say complete, but you're like pretty satisfied with who you are and the things you do, then you can like probably dip into other lanes. But like as in right now, staying in your lane, just focus on yourself.
Focus on yourself. I like that.
humble.
So, what lane would you say you're currently in?
My own.
And what is that lane?
What's that lane?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I would say I'm in a little, the art, like the art realm.
The art lane.
Yeah. So, yeah, doing portraits, drawing, trying to better my skills, you know, get my name out there. I'm not a social media guy, so that's like really hard for me right now, but we'll see.
You're not? Why not?
I don't know. I just never been a
There
social
you
media
go.
guy.
Put the mic up. Or set it to where it's like, you can go down and set it to where it's up. Yeah.
I just never been a social
you
media
go.
person.
No?
Nah. I'm a low-key person. That's what it is.
Low key, because we're just that ill now. There's a song like,
Try to stay out the way. I don't
Okay.
like drama.
no?
Nah.
You're not like the drama, like Cardi B, am I the drama? No. No?
Nah.
So how long you been in Essex? What's your semester?
This is my second year. Yeah, second year. Been here for about a year now. Got about a year left.
So are you walking next year in 2026?
I should be, yes.
You should be.
Mhm.
So if you are, I will be working in 2026.
Or what is it? What, May?
May next
May?
year, May.
Yeah.
So I have like this time after this semester, I have one semester to go.
Word.
So hopefully we be walking together.
Well, I'm going to be walking. So
You're gonna be walking. I like that energy. I love that. So how old are you?
I'm 25.
25.
Yeah.
Okay, and you grew up in Newark.
Nah, I grew up all over Essex, but I never lived in Newark.
What do you mean you grew up all over Essex?
Like I was in Orange, then I lived in East Orange. Well, I currently live in East Orange right now, but I lived in East Orange, and I went to West Orange. You know, I've been all over Essex.
Which oranges do you like?
West Orange.
West Orange is very good. It's on the hill. My landlord lived there. I live in East Orange too, but it depends on where, because East Orange is very good. So I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, over there by the Bloomfield area, yeah, maybe, because that's where
Yeah,
I
it's
live,
close
but
to there. Yes,
yeah.
that's where I live, close by there. So it's like very nice scenery.
Yeah, it's calm, collective. You know, it still got its ghetto parts, but you know. I like it.
It's not ghetto like the Oranges or Irvington or those areas. So I want to say that. So currently that you're studying media communication, was that your first choice for your major?
No, it was art.
Art?
Yeah,
Liberal arts?
just like regular art, like arts, not liberal though.
Regular arts?
Yeah, like painting and drawing, all of that.
Wait, that's what you came in studying, or you were studying prior before the different college?
That's why I came here to study at first.
Okay.
Yeah, but then I needed a little bit more time, and new media was more up the alley I wanted to go with. So I switched the major.
You switched the major.
Yeah.
And when did you switch?
When did I switch? Last fall, I think.
Last fall?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But it didn't really push, like, you know, you switch majors and then you gotta do like extra classes and extend your time here. It didn't really do that for me.
Okay, so what's the turning point when you realize, okay, this is the lane that I want to be in? art is what I want to do?
When did I realize that?
Yeah.
When I ended my contract in the military.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on deployment, and I didn't really have much to do, so I bought a tablet. Right before I went on deployment, I bought a tablet with a pen, bought a little course for like $200, and that's literally, besides work, that's all I was doing for 9 months straight. So, and then I was like, I can really get into this.
So before you didn't know how to draw, or you did?
I wouldn't say I didn't know. I have because my mom, she was an artist as well. So I would say a natural skill in a sense.
Okay.
But I didn't really know the technical
Part of it.
Yeah.
So you mentioned you're in the military. Which base were you part of?
I was Miramar, San Diego, Marine Corps.
No, Marine Corps. How was that?
I wouldn't recommend going to the Marine Corps, but I would recommend living out in Cali. Cali is a really good side to live at. So much to do out there.
How many years did you give the military?
5.
5? So what made you decide, okay, that's enough? Yeah, you're not going to renew your contract.
Oh, I decided that after MCT, which is Marine Combat Training, I realized that I didn't want to do this. But I didn't want to pursue it because the lifestyle, it's a lifestyle, so you got to really commit to it. And I was like, yeah, nah.
Was it like hard? Was it the training that was the what was it?
It wasn't hard at all, but it was just imagine. Sorry, it was just like really just you got to do what you're told, pretty much. They had us
discipline.
Yeah, they had us walking in the rain for like 15 miles with like 70 pounds on our back. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Walking in the rain 15 miles?
Yeah, at night during the snow. It was crazy, yeah.
Wow, I always heard that they tried to recruit me for the Marine Corps before, and I was like, I heard that it's one of the roughest out of all the military. That's one of the Marine Corps is very aggressive.
The boot camp is. After that, it's all pretty much the same.
Really?
Yeah.
My brother is in the military. He's like he's now like a top ranker. I have 2 brothers in the military. One in Chicago, one here in Arizona. My godson mother, she just finished She just finished the Air Force. So she was in the she's still in the Air Force. And her wife did the military. So I know about those, but I don't know about the Marine Corps.
Yeah. Marine Corps is just a no-go. But the Air Force, I wish I went to the Air Force.
So what made you decide to go to the Marine Force instead of the Air Force?
I didn't do too well in high school. I wouldn't say I did terrible, but I didn't do well enough. So, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do. So I just said Marine Corps was the first that approached me.
And then you just go there.
Yeah.
So during those 5 years, what life skills would you say that you have learned that you have taken in the real world now?
I would say one big thing that I learned was to be very adaptable to any situation. I'm adaptable and like how to handle stress.
Okay.
Since when you're like in the military, you never know what's gonna happen. Even if you have like a pretty steady schedule, anything can change within a day, within minutes. So like you have to be able to adapt to that, and then also handle a lot of stress because it's a lot going on every day. I would say that's what helped me a lot transitioning out the military, because it was very stressful for me specifically, because I knew I wanted to be in art, but I didn't know exactly what my specific path in the art realm. that I wanted to do.
Okay.
So it just helped me control myself and keep moving forward.
So the military helped you to be disciplined within yourself, and it helped you to be grounded,
Pretty much, yeah.
you would say. So I'm so sorry, guys. So with that skills, you mentioned that it was stressful. Did it affect your mental health?
Me personally, no, but every year, without a doubt, I think it was like, I'm sorry, beginning of springtime, they would do like mental health seminars and stuff like that.
Okay.
Because a lot of people did have like mental health issues with like suicide and stuff like that, depression. So we do that every year. And, you know, I've personally firsthand seen people suicidal and stuff
In the
like
military?
Yeah, it can get bad. I had to, and I guess seeing that helped me really like focus on my own mental health.
Okay.
You know, being able to build that mental fortitude to withstand the stressors of life. You know,
So when you went in the military, did you have like a support system that helped you?
Oh yeah, I mean they don't say it's a brotherhood, sisterhood for no reason. That's like a second family to you. You know, everybody's there. We're all there going through the same thing. You know, and I feel like that what bonds us together.
Yeah.
And like we're all there to help each other. Like you can it's like you can turn to the person to the right of you and they'll drop everything they're doing just to help you if you needed it, you know. So the support system, like you can do counseling, like they had a lot of resources for like supporting you and what you want to do with your career in the military, and then also like your mental health and then your physical, all of that. Yeah.
Okay, I love that. So what advice would you give someone that's looking to want to go in the military?
Go to the Air Force.
Go to the Air Force? Why?
Like I said, it's all the same. Like no matter what branch you go to, it's just the Air Force just give you a better lifestyle, in my opinion. You know, you don't hear people from the Air Force complaining about life, or you know, everybody loves the Air Force because you have the same resources, just without all the stress, I guess you could say.
So why is it easier? What? So you said two things in one, right? They're all the same, yet still one is more easier and one is more stressful. But they're all the same. So are you saying that the benefits are all the same? It's just the training part is more different?
Yeah. So, like as far as in like working, like you know, like your work schedule, pretty much it's going to be pretty much the same. But it's, I guess you can say it's more so along the lines of just the culture of each branch.
Okay.
How people are, how they like handle different situations, and like Marine Corps, like it's like you had to wake up. I was waking up at 4 a.m. every day for like 2 years straight, just to go run 5 miles. And
5 miles.
They made us do 20 burpees, like 100 burpees, 300 squats. Like it was just, that's like, in that aspect, that's the difference. Like it's about I guess you could say it's more so about like
So a lot of that sound.
It's just a lot of extra things that comes with like being in the Marine Corps or the Navy.
But they have the Navy SEAL, and the Navy SEAL, don't they work out very hard too? But that's like a special unit group, right?
Yeah. So the Navy SEAls, that's just they're a different league.
They're a different, okay, top league.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like if you wanna be a hard. Damn, I can't say that either. If you want to be a
if you want to be
strong individual, let's put it like that.
You go to the Navy SEAL.
Go to the Navy SEALs. You know, you wanna go learn how to shoot guns and stuff like that. You know.
Okay, and then you go there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Special victim. So, did you use your benefit in the military? Because a lot of people is joining the military, and when you you see those videos where they ask like them in the military ask each other, why did you join the military? If some be like, oh, it's just for benefits. Oh, because I didn't have nothing else to do. Oh, and thing like that. Did you use yours?
Of course. I mean, I'm not the smartest person, but I know how to. I know how to
To finesse.
Finesse.
Yeah.
I like to use my resources, so I'm using my benefits right now.
Right now, okay.
I go to school for free, and I get paid on top of that. So you know.
So did you retired from the military, or did you came out on disability?
No, so I got out on separation. So they're different. So disability, then there's separation, then it's retirement.
Okay.
When you retire, you did like 15 plus years or something like that. So,
can they still call you back?
As of right now, yes. I'm still currently inactive. I'm on an inactive contract.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got about like a year left.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that. So with all that experience, because they always say, like, in the military, as we mentioned, it help you to keep discipline and everything like that. What currently drives your passion?
I would say myself.
Okay.
Just wanting to grow and just to be better, a better person.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see myself to see myself in a position I envisioned. That what really drives me. I would say my family.
Yeah.
And just my overall curiosity as far as in just art and my skills, like where can I take this, so how far can I get, where, what I mean.
Someone said 5 miles every day. Wow.
Yeah, it was in boots too.
In boots
it was a painful,
like those big boots that you guys strapped up to your feet.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a number that you had to do it for, like 5 miles in 10 minutes, 15 minutes?
For that long, no. But when we did like our annual fitness testing, we had to do 1.5 miles in about like 2 minutes. That was like
1.5 miles in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, you get used to it. Trust me. Like they make you run so much that you actually get used to it. So I was running 1.5 in like 1:30.
What?
No, I'm sorry. I'm capping.
That does not sound right.
Half a mile. 1.5 is my bad. I was doing 1.5 in 7-8 minutes.
Okay, that's so more realistic, because I'm like, I tried to run a mile. Well, I went to train with my godson mom, and I tried to run a mile, and it was 10 minutes. And I did it around the thing. I think 1.5 or 2. I don't remember, but it wasn't no 5 minutes for 1 mile. It's like minute. 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's been a minute, so I had to.
So you must be Flash or something to do 1.5 mile in.
I wish.
In 2 minutes, and that would be crazy.
That was my bad.
So, how do you currently stay focused?
Um, how do I currently like as far as in like my art?
Yes, how do you currently stay focused now? Now that you're not being told what to do. You said in the military, it was more of like they letting you know what to do. You don't really have your free thinking, and you're having a disciplined schedule. Now that you're out of the military, you're in school, so now you're the one navigating your life, your every step. So how do you currently stay focused from the distraction of the world?
So what you said, yes, in the military they do tell you what to do, and then like you just go do it. You know what I mean? There's no real. They give you the direction to go in. But for me, I was actually when I was in the military, I was like my own boss. So if I didn't complete whatever I had to do in the like for what I was doing for my work, then it was not going to get done. So I had to be able to do it myself and take the time out. So I feel like that also helped me now when I stay focused. I mean, one aspect that helped me is just cutting out all the drama. You know,
Okay.
I don't really. I wouldn't say I don't really go out, but I don't. I try not to consume too much alcohol, like during the week. Smoke, like I try to be as sober as possible to stay in my right mind, and then um, just my overall enthusiasm for just bettering my skill helps me, drives me to stay focused. And
Okay, I love that. So, what would you say? What's one story from your life that has tested your lane but ended up shaping the person who you are today? Seems like you had a lot.
yeah, I've been through a lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
in a minute. Yeah, um, I would say right at right right when I got out the military. Um, I got a job right away, and it was in aviation because when I was in the military, I was an avionics electronics technician.
Okay.
So I started to, so I just said, let me continue on what I do since I have experience in it. Now, I didn't really have a direction at that point in time. I was just gonna just stay in that lane.
Okay.
And for 6 months, I was doing that. And I didn't have any real passion to move out of that lane. But then I got laid off. And now I had to figure out what should I do. Like I could have just stayed in the engineering electronics field, but I was like, you know what? I don't really like this, and I decided that I wanted to just go to school, use my benefits. I was like, you know what, I think it's time before, some people say, yeah, I'm going to go to school, but never really pull the trigger, right? So I think that was just a sign that's telling me, yeah, this is not for you, and it helped push me towards figuring out how to, how to, how to move forward, so.
Okay.
And that was about 2 years ago now. Yeah.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
So you consider it as redirection,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you got laid off, were you mad?
No, I don't get mad. Honestly, it is what it is type of person,
Okay.
If it happens, okay, I'm gonna deal with it. Like I said, it's just a part of being able to adapt to things. You can't really have, I don't want to say you can't have emotion because, it's having emotion is it's a part of being human, but emotion can also cloud you from making quick and sound decisions.
Yes, it does.
So, yeah, I did feel some type of way, but I said, I just moved on.
Okay, use it as a redirection. Are you the only child?
No, I have a sister, older sister.
You have an older sister. Did you grow up with both parents in the home?
No,
No,
just my mom.
Just your mom? Is your
Mhm.
dad still around?
No.
He's not here.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Did he at a younger age?
What?
Your dad?
Oh, you mean did he die?
Yeah. Is he
Oh
alive?
no,
or
he's alive. Yeah,
he's
he's
alive?
alive. I just don't know where he's at. Yeah, he's never been in my life.
Okay. He has never been in their life. So is it that from a younger age? Did that affect? How do you say? Did that affect you as a boy growing up?
Yes, in a way, because I didn't have that like that male role model.
Mm-hmm.
But me personally, like I am observant, and I kind of had to raise myself to be a man. Really, if that makes sense. Like, so I just guided myself and watched people like other great male role models
Yeah.
to kind of base my thought process, how I act, and stuff like that.
So you drew inspiration from other people outside of your family.
Yes.
Is that celebrity?
I wouldn't, no.
Or
Well, so, because it was not just outside of my family. Like, one of my uncle,
okay.
he's always, like, been in my life, but he wasn't really a male role model because, well, in most aspects, but he taught me to be humble, you know.
Okay.
And he taught me to go after for what I want.
So do you think boys need their father in their life to help them, to shape them when they become older?
For sure. Yeah. I mean, it's like asking. It's like me asking you to build a car without like you can't become a man without somebody helping you go through it. You need that experience from an outside source. So, a male role model is definitely a must in every household. I mean, even both parents is a must in every household with the right mental health, because I think you could have both your parents in your life and you could still turn out messed up, So
That's true.
I think a lot of people is so focused on getting money and being popular and being famous and doing all of that, having the best stuff, but they lack the mental fortitude to even get to that point.
Do you think many of them use that as an escape so they don't really face the reality of what's really missing mentally?
Oh yeah, for sure. I do think that's what people do to escape their reality.
Yeah.
They like, oh yeah, I got the nicest stuff, but really that's not what you need. A lot of people go after stuff that they want, but not what they really need. Because the stuff that you really need is the stuff that you really don't want to do. Like working out, like sitting down for hours on end, studying the fundamentals of a subject. So
Yes.
they use that stuff to just help them keep going. I feel like, like all that materialistic stuff.
As an escape, in other words. So as we come to a closing, damn, time is going by. How do you, no, I don't want to ask you that. Because what does self-awareness means to you?
What does it mean to me?
Yeah, what is the importance of self-awareness and staying focused?
Being self-aware can help you stay humble. Like you said, stay in your lane. It can help you
I'm listening.
help you deal with everyday stress. So self-awareness is very important because it can keep your head on a straight and narrow path, to your goal, whatever that might be.
So what would you say is your biggest challenge you faced right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Get into school. Well, no, not get into school. Bills. I hate bills. And I ain't have that many. When I was in the military, I didn't have this many bills. Yo, health insurance? What?
Very expensive.
It's crazy.
So your biggest challenge you're facing right now is bills?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really have, like I said, I try to stay out the way. So, try to stay as drama-free as possible. So, having bills, just more bills. Yeah.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Nah.
Okay, so that will be a bigger bill.
Trust me.
How do you continue learning and growing so know that you're in this new space of becoming a
artist?
An artist?
Yeah.
I mean, you're an author thing. You're an author of your craft.
Yeah,
Becoming an artist of portrait. And you're in school. How do you continue to inspire yourself? How do you continue learning? How do you continue growing in that path?
I try to, like I said, I try to step out my comfort zone. I feel like everyone has something to teach, even if it's not about art. Art can be almost anything nowadays. So it's always you can always learn something. I surround myself around like-minded individuals, of course, who you surround yourself with is usually a big influence on how you are gonna act, I guess you could say.
Yes, because it's always the same. So if you surround yourself with crackhead, you're gonna become a crackhead. All right. So if you surround yourself with successful people, you're gonna become that. Exactly. So I gotta close out, but I have to ask you this. I want to ask you, what advice would you give to someone who is struggling to find their lane or to find themselves?
Do what makes you happy. Focus on your mental health. I had one more. I lost a thought, though.
That's okay. We can come back to it to have a final word of wisdom for the listener. So we'll come back to that. So my last two question for you is, if your lane could inspire the next generation, what legacy do you want painted on it?
Knowledge.
Knowledge
is power.
Okay.
You give a man a fish, he eats for a day. You teach a man to fish,
he eat for a lifetime.
Exactly.
Okay, I used to say that. I used to do fundraising. I used to work for Heifer International, and that's one of we need people to not give one-time donation. We need them to give continued donation into helping, and that's one of the phrases I will always say. Yeah. And that is so true. I think many people don't understand it, and if you really look deep into it, then you will understand how it actually works. So what's one sentence you want people to remember after listening to you today?
Do what makes you happy.
Do what makes you happy. I love that. So who's your dream passenger in your lane, dead or alive?
Dream passenger?
Yeah, in your lane, like somebody that you look up to, would want to meet, that you admire.
I only look up to one person only. My sister.
That's it. Sister, you are amazing. Okay?
Absolutely.
She's younger than you or older than you?
Older.
Okay, so you're the little brother.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So what's a quote that keep you focused, like your favorite quote? Quote. I know I have an accent.
Code?
No, like a quote. Like be you. Keep going. Don't stay down. A quote.
Oh, this is my I go by this, even though it's the most simplest quote too.
It's yours. It's something you go by.
Just do it.
Just do it. Just do it. All right? No, you just say just do it. That remind me of Just Be You. Just do it. All right? I love that. Discipline or motivation? Or why?
Discipline.
Why?
I mean, motivation comes and goes, you know. You got to have the discipline to fight through the times when you don't want to do it. So, you know, everyone is motivated to go to the gym, but then when it comes down to it, those days that you don't really feel like it, that's where the discipline come in.
Okay, I know we got to go, but I think I have to ask you this because I just want to know what you're going to say, right?
Okay.
So if you could challenge or rewrite one society's so-called rules of today, what would you change?
What would I change?
Yes, or if you could rewrite one. You know, they always said you're not going to make money if you don't go to college to get a degree, right? 95 is a must. That's like one of the, you know. So in that line, you know, they said the man has to be the breadwinner of the family. You know, a woman not supposed to work, you know, supposed to be. Those are like society rules of life.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
in just an example, but in broad, like what's one society rule that really annoy you? You'd be like, if I could change something, I would have changed that.
Honestly, I don't even know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Maybe something to think about because
Yeah.
maybe it's even, I mean, no, you can't change that. That's in the military. That's your rules when it comes to discipline. So any final words of wisdom for the listeners or for myself? You have any question that you want to ask?
I'm going to reverse that question. What is one rule, societal rule, that you would change that you don't like?
One societal rules that I would change is that a woman should stay home and not work. I'm an independent woman, and I believe that women should be able to go out and do what they want to do, chase their career. And men, it's good to add to the table. They're the breadwinner, but I think a woman should be able to do that too. You know, they said men should take care of women, but if a woman take care of man, like that's a big no.
Right.
They look down at that. For me, I don't, because it can be where you can be up as a woman and your man is there supporting you mentally,
Right.
and you're just a breadwinner right now. Doesn't mean that he's not going to come up to help. So that rules, I don't go with it because I grew up in a family and I see it happen. So that's just one little rules.
Don't you think that's like, I mean, like with today's society, you know, it's not just men making the money, it's women nowadays. But don't you think that rule has kind of already
Change?
like, no, like, yeah.
Not in every culture.
No, yeah, you're right.
Not in every culture of that.
Yeah.
So I would give you that one. Like, I remember being in a relationship and the person telling me, like, I should not work. You're not going to tell me not to work. I want to work, right? I'm not going to stay home and depend on your money. And that is that. And the next one that I want, that education is key and everyone should go to college and everything. But I also believe that skills is what's really going to take you far.
Right.
You understand? And they let you to believe that, you know, if you don't have an education, you won't be successful in life. And if you don't have a degree, and even though a part of that is true, depends on the field that you want to go into, it's not 100%, right? Because I know people that doesn't even know how to read, but they're running a business. I don't know how that happened. They got street smart and they learned the skills of trading. Like in Jamaica, where I'm from, it's a lot of people that I'm not even gonna say in Jamaica. Where my mom had me when she was young. She didn't finish school or anything like that. She didn't get a proper education, so she wasn't the brightest in the room and everything. But my mom is a businesswoman right now, right? And she didn't go to college or anything. But here she is running a business because of skills that she has learned. And she went back to school to get an education, but she didn't get like a college degree or anything like that. So that's the next thing, because I think it kind of shuns some people away and making them feel like they're not good enough.
I definitely do think an education would be, I feel like people misinterpret what college is, though, nowadays. You know, people think, oh, yeah, I'm going to go to college to be a doctor, and then once I graduate, I'm going to be a full-fledged doctor.
Yes.
That's not how it works. You know? You got to experience triumphs all, you know. You can't really, you don't know how to, you won't know how something feels exactly until you experience it. So skills will always be a must in any situation. And then you might have learned the skill in this trade, but it can also be useful in this trade. So that's why most people should always seek to work first and then gradually educate themselves.
I love that.
Sense.
I didn't go to college right out of high school. I'm just going to college at my big age. But I've learned a lot that I have a lot of work experience on my resume, right? Things that I didn't learn in school. And it's so funny, me being studying business, a lot of the things that they talk about have learned in the real world and working. So I want to say thank you for coming on today. It was great sitting down with you. You got I was going to stop this and go over, but we hit 50 minutes mark. I haven't done an episode that's 50 minutes. The most I always go is 45 minutes, but it was worth it. We had a long conversation in the beginning. But for all my listeners out there, I want to let you guys know, I hope you go check out the YouTube channel at SLAOESSEX, and that's where this episode will be coming to you next Tuesday, so stay tuned and you will get it. As usual, my name is Samantha, and as usual, I always say to you guys what? See the kingdom and all that you wish for will be granted to you. Start unknown, finish unforgettable. Stay healing. What we said, stay healing. Ooh, what we said, stay healing. What we said, ready, set, goes. Ready, set, goes. Ready, 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 set, goes. Stay in your lane, mind your own business, and don't get caught up in someone else's traffic. I'm out.
This has been a production of the Essex County College Podcast Club. Copyright 2024, all rights reserved.